Welcome into Hand Raise, guys, presented by Comer Heating and Air, Southern Air Conditioning and Heating. My name is Neal McCready. That is Chase Parham with me here in the Clark Ford Studios on this Thursday, October the 30th, as we wrap up a week of podcast here on MPW Digital. Get you ready for Saturday night. You guys love night games. I can't complain. We got our 11 a.m. game last week.
We got a bunch of mornings.
We did good.
Okay.
I'm happy for you guys. Looks like the weather's going to be amazing. You get Halloween tomorrow, trick-or-treating, and then on November 1st, Saturday, 6 o'clock, Central Daylight Time, one final day of daylight time. You get Ole Miss.
Hate the time change.
The 7th ranked.
Hate the
We'll talk about that in a second.
change.
You and I have the same view but different views on this topic.
Okay.
7th ranked Rebels entertaining the Gamecocks of South Carolina, 6 o'clock. ESPN will have post-game coverage at rebels247.com. Okay. You're freaking me out.
Not related to you this time.
Okay.
This time.
Rebels247.com will have post-game coverage, and then we will have Chase will be hosting the MPW Digital post-game show presented by Realtree on a night when Ole Miss is wearing the Realtree helmets.
Giving away one of those helmets.
And Chase giving away a helmet in the spirit of generosity.
If you would like it signed by Lane Kiffin, you can have it signed by Lane Kiffin. If you don't want it signed by Lane Kiffin, it doesn't have to be signed by Lane Kiffin.
Some people might want to wait a little while and see if they want it signed by Lane
That was not the intention on why you had the choice. It was just merely, I haven't done it yet, although I've been told that it is no problem. It will be signed should the person choose to have it signed.
There you go.
I think the normal collective person wants a collector would want it signed.
One way or the other, yes.
One way or the other, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's fine. Go ahead.
We're brought to you by this show every Thursday. Sometimes it's on Wednesday, but usually on Thursday. Brought to you by Comer Heating and Air, Southern Air Conditioning and Heating. Different names, same great people, products, and services. I've been telling you for a few weeks now it's going to start getting cold, and here we are. I think the temperature tomorrow night's 41, 42.
Really?
I think so.
For Halloween. I've had shorts on the last couple of Halloweens.
Well, you can still wear shorts this Halloween. You might get a little chilly.
Probably not.
But you could wear them. It's free country. You could wear shorts. I would recommend that you wear pants.
Would you rather be the walk around the neighborhood with the kid guy or the stay home and hand out candy guy?
Stay home, hand out candy guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 100%. All day.
All right.
Either one's fun. If you have little ones, it doesn't last forever, boys and girls.
I think we've hit the level of saturation, Chauncey. In all honesty, I'd rather hear y'all debate time change than talk about Kiffin anymore. It's probably
fair.
We'd rather talk about time change than
Chauncey,
Kiffin at this point.
My man, speak my language.
We can go deep in the time change.
I mean, I can talk about watching paint dry right now. Comer Heating and Air. Listen, it's not too late, but you're getting close. Going to get cold. It's how it works. This is Mississippi. Chris Beard and I were talking today at Ole Miss's Media Op. He was talking about how you always kind of know the week of the opener, the weather changes. And here we are. Ole Miss opens the basketball season Monday night. Weather changing. If you haven't had your heater checked, now's the great time to call Comer, call Southern, say, hey, come over, check me out, make sure my heat is good to run, because you don't want to turn it on and all of a sudden your house smells like fire and smoke and stuff, and that does happen. So now's the good time to get it checked out. If you live in Oxford, Batesville, Tupelo, those areas, call Comer 662-801-1777. If you live in Memphis, Hernando, South Haven, North Mississippi, call Southern 662-429-4429. Both Chase and I are in the Clark Ford studios. Clark Ford is in Amory, Mississippi, 662-257-1900. Call that number. Ask for our buddy, Corey Clark. Tell Corey what Ford product you are looking for. He will send you a quote within 15 minutes in business hours. It's right to the bottom line. There's no hassle. There's no haggle. You get your quote, and the rest is completely up to you. You can shop that quote around. You can do what I've done, what I recommend that you do, and that's hop into a Clark Ford today, 662-257-1900. You guys can call in a few moments on the Campbell Clinic Hotline. This show belongs to you. We can talk about whatever you'd like to talk about. Time change, Halloween candy, Lane Given, whatever. We can talk about those things with you on the Campbell Clinic Hotline. From fractures and sports injuries to complex spine and limb conditions, the pediatric orthopedic physicians at Campbell Clinic in Oxford are the only specialized pediatric orthopedic team in North Mississippi, providing expert care for growing bodies. Visit campbellclinicoxford.com to schedule an appointment or call 901-759-3111. This will be a Blue Sky Live, like all of our podcasts. Chase, what's up with Blue Sky?
Yeah, we're getting close to another game day. If you need, just that little extra something, you've got all your catering done, you got your tailgate stuff done, but hey, little something extra, they can help you out there with Sweet Daddies and Blue Sky all over the state of Mississippi, including here in Oxford. Halloween tomorrow night, a great time to let them take care of dinner. Don't worry about cooking in addition to everything else. There with, again, Blue Sky and Sweet Daddy. Stop in on your way into town this week for almost South Carolina, 6 o'clock on Saturday evening. They'll be waiting on you. Again, Blue Skies all over the state of Mississippi.
I'm serious when I say this. You're wearing a Horn Legend quarter zip. That is good looking. I like that a lot. That's very nice.
I gave you a kind of a crimson version of it.
Yeah,
earlier today.
Kind of a brick red.
Yeah. Hey, look, it worked. I left the podcast on Wednesday, and I had on the one that had the Omaha script on it.
Yep.
And I went by the bank when I left you, and I walked in and I was talking to one of the tellers, and the guy over at the next teller looked over and goes, "Horn Legend quarter zip." And I went, "It is absolutely a Horn Legend quarter zip." And he goes, "Good looking." So,
I've got the Omaha Polo. It's good looking. I was kind of jealous of your quarter zip the other day.
Oh, really?
It was good looking. Frank,
I bet we have some opportunities to get you one if you
Probably
like one. Just
Probably
saying. That's
I got
that's
the Louisiana Mardi Gras kind of one.
Uh-huh.
I wore it in Maine.
Did you?
Had several compliments.
Did you?
I did.
Yeah. We could have a basketball preview. Neal was at the basketball media opportunity today.
It's just me.
Me, myself, and I.
It's just me.
McCready, Travis Perry, Chris Beard, and the Ole Miss media relations staff.
There were two media members in the building at the time I was there. Would you like to guess who they were?
Two media members.
Two members of the media, not employed by the University of Mississippi.
I know the answer, so this isn't fair, right?
No, they were not employed by. No, you don't. They were not employed by the University of Mississippi. Me and one other.
Oh, no.
Would you like to guess?
Who?
We're in the same ballpark as journalists.
Okay, what you got?
Just me and Jeremy Schapp hanging out.
Oh, because they were doing the ESPN thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Just me, Jeremy Schapp. Yep, Jeremy Schapp, Neal McCready. I mean, just names roll off the tongue together.
Well, I mean, it's really nepotism. Your dad was not Dick Schapp, so
he was not.
He
was not.
Look, yeah, Neal, plenty of basketball content, courtesy of Mr. McCready, the only person asking questions today. You were by your lonesome. No other media members there for that. On 3 did cover the women's though, I think, right? Were they there for that?
That's what I was told.
Okay, so but not the men's today. So just clarifying. Sorry.
Yeah.
Apropos of nothing.
I think there was a lot of women's coverage actually.
Was there? Oh, they weren't the only ones there.
Apparently not.
Okay. Pat McAfee did have the governor on his show today of Louisiana. It tells you all you need to know right there.
Have you read Ross Dellinger's story, sir, in all seriousness?
I saw the headline and what he put on Twitter. I have not read it yet.
Okay, I am 2/3 of the way through it, and I think this has, in all seriousness, all jokes aside for a moment, then we can go back to joking because I enjoy joking about the Louisiana governor. I think this had a tremendous negative impact on LSU's coaching search.
Oh, I don't know how there's any doubt about that.
I mean, not a trivial one, a significant one.
I don't see any way that wouldn't be the case.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, a disaster. Dellinger, the story's in Yahoo. I love Ross. Great dude. If you get a chance to read it, I'll see if I can find it in a minute. I'll link it. But you can find it on social media. It's Ross Dellinger. He wrote about LSU. It's fantastic. Really well done.
He has a lot of institutional knowledge of the Tigers.
He does. He knows LSU well. Lived in Baton Rouge for a while, and he spoke to someone at Ginger.
That's trolling.
Yeah. Thank you.
Ross Dellinger knows a lot about Louisiana.
He does.
Check out the story there.
He quotes an anonymous person at LSU that essentially said this is a train wreck.
I mean, the clip of him saying Woodward is not going to make the hire and all those things in that deep Louisiana accent, it's just perfect in every way of what it's. If you wrote that in a fiction book, they'd go, "Hey, come on."
It's essentially what Ross said. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny you say that. Ross said basically, if you wrote this in a novel, it would read like a fiction.
Saying the governor's currently doing Moscona right now. I mean, what are we doing?
I mean, good for Matt. And I mean,
no, I don't mean that. Yeah, that's not my point.
I mean, kudos to Matt.
Does the governor believe he's getting votes out of this? I'm going to fix LSU football.
He was just recently elected. I mean, I think he's one of these brash, big talking people. And boy, here we go.
Whew. Yeah, Scott needs to go ahead and hire the moving company.
You let him fire you. They got to pay Scott $6.8 million. That's his buyout.
I mean, look, we talk about the Oxford branch, but GMFS Mortgage, they have a Baton Rouge branch. Might need it right now. If you're Scott, just saying.
$6.8 million. He's going to be fine. He's going to sit in his office right now and say, I'm just waiting for them to come in and fire me. Ask what door you want me to walk out. $6.8 million.
For an AD?
Yes, sir.
They might not can afford that.
Well, it's what's required in his contract.
Well, they're trying to fire Kelly for calls or whatever the hell's going on right now.
There's a lot there. That's going to court.
Which means he's not getting anything for a while.
It's going to be an ugly court hearing, too.
Discovery will be.
Oh, they'll settle. Everyone will settle. But he'll get a ton. He might not get 53, but I bet he gets more than he was going to get on the other day.
Oh, yeah.
That was a costly press conference from the governor of Louisiana.
Monetarily and otherwise.
Yes. I mean this sincerely. I said this on McCready and Siskey. We just finished taping. If I'm John Summerall, the analogy that I used is that you're John, right? And there's lots of girls lots of bachelorettes that are interested in dating you.
Yeah.
Okay. You walk into the room and LSU might be the smoke show that you look at her and go, whoo, until you talk to her. And the more you learn about her, the more you're like, oh my God.
That whole crazy scale thing.
100%. She's
up in
hot.
the corner.
She's hot.
Up in the corner.
But she's crazy. And meanwhile, there are other young ladies that are in the room that might not be the absolute smoke show that she is.
It's why Florida's problem is they're almost as crazy and not nearly as hot.
Right.
They're down the hot scale, but they're pretty close to the crazy scale.
They're every bit as crazy. But not a smoke show. I mean, LSU's a smoke show. You look at her and you go, man, she's amazing. But you meet her family and you're like, oh my God. Meanwhile, there are girls in the room they're attractive. They've got nice careers. Their families are great.
Good.
She goes to church on Sunday.
And you don't have to worry about waking up and she has a knife in her hand.
Mm-mm. You don't have to waking up and there's a knife in your chest.
Lorena was that level of crazy back in the day.
Is LSU cat hot? Yes. Yeah. But pardon the pun, tiger cat hot.
The good's good.
Good's good. The good's good. But the bad,
cut your brake lines bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You go to sleep at night and you just don't know. As opposed to the girl in there that it's all good.
Florida's a 7 or an 8, but had one rich ex she ruined it with, and now no man can ever match up. Yeah.
You're not wrong. Hello, caller. Who do we have?
Hello.
Hey, you're on.
Oh, hey, guys.
Hey, what's up?
This is John from Bristol, Tennessee.
Hey, John. What's up, man?
This is John from Bristol, Tennessee.
Yep.
Good, man. Just calling to see how y'all are doing. First time, long time kind of guy. Been listening since the beginning.
Thank you.
I wanted to talk about the argument you and Tyler got into about Brian Kelly.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
I've got Siskey's back on this. I don't think Brian Kelly's not only a good coach, I think he's a great coach. And I think I can prove it.
Okay.
He went to Central Michigan, built such a dang good program that Butch Jones took over and won. Then Brian Kelly goes to Cincinnati, builds such a good program and wins, and Butch Jones takes over that program and he wins, and he wins so much he gets the Tennessee job. And
Don't
I
forget
think
that.
Butch Jones, I think Butch Jones is probably the worst hire besides Chad Morris in the SEC since I think this century at least.
Yeah.
They're terrible. You know, he's terrible. He had Alvin Kamara on the bench. You know, like I think we're selling him short a little bit, and I think
He is a horrific fit for LSU for sure.
I know, but if I'm UCLA, I'm calling him, right?
Hey, listen. You got to be careful how you answer this question. Okay, be careful how you answer this question. Our friend Avery wants to know, are you in the same room with Brian Kelly right now?
No, but I think Butch Jones was one of the worst coaches ever. And I'm telling you, like, he doesn't get that job without Brian Kelly's play.
Do you think Butch is a worse hire than 2005 Ed Orgeron in Oxford?
Oh, damn. Okay, I didn't really think about that.
3-21 in the SEC. Mississippi State once, Vanderbilt once, Kentucky once.
Hey, cough if he has a gun to your head right now. Just cough one time, like if he has a gun to your head right now. All right, so okay. So here was my point with Siski, because we used the Arkansas as the example, and I regretted it immediately because obviously I've got ties to Arkansas and stuff. If you're Arkansas, you don't hire Brian Kelly. He just lost at LSU.
No.
That was my point.
No, there's not. There's nobody in the SEC that should.
Siski was saying Arkansas should hire Brian Kelly, and I was like, no, they should absolutely not. That would be a disaster. You couldn't sell that there. He just failed at LSU.
I know, but it's also, you got to think that these blue bloods, they're rocking their foundation. They're getting impatient, and with NIL and everything like that, you're going to have some down years. And when you chip away at the foundation by firing coaches so quickly, I mean, it could mess everything up, I think.
You know, Butch Jones did go 9-4 twice at Tennessee, 15-16.
You know, those damn – I mean, he was a bunch of 5-stars and a terrible SEC East.
Well, who recruited him?
He got the 5-stars.
He got him.
Well, yeah. Well, that's when.
Well, that's part of it. All right. Well, I mean, they were the only program cheating.
No, but they had the resource. I mean, it's kind of like what Auburn's going through right now, right? Is they can't cheat like they used to.
Yeah, they can't out cheat everybody now. Everyone can pay players, and they're on an even or somewhat not even playing field, and they're losing again.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna hang up and I'm gonna keep listening. I just
appreciate it, bud.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, figure out a way to get away from him. It's scary.
If you can name Butch Jones' bowl game last year, I will be one really impressed human being. The bowl game that
Arkansas
he played,
State?
that he coached in, yeah.
The Camellia Bowl.
He did do that the year before.
Okay.
Good job.
The SCX Distributor Weed Eater Poulan Bowl.
68 Ventures.
Oh, that was my next guess.
Against.
Don't you, if you're going to be 60.
You should be 69.
Yeah, if you're going to be 68 Ventures, be 69 Ventures. At least just steer your way into the joke.
It is the bowl in Mobile.
Oh. Hey, who do we have?
Hey, guys, it's Austin.
Hey, Austin, what's up, man?
Not much. Can I just follow up on that last question real quick about Brian Kelly? I just
Sure.
I wanted to say something real quick. Why did the whole incident at Notre Dame not get like more publicity back then when it happened? Like I remember when that happened, and it was just it. I'm not trying to implement anybody when I say this, but it was clearly just a terrible situation. Like I don't understand. Like I know it's been over a decade, but like that whole incident with him and the kid and
Yeah.
and the lift and all that. Like, what exactly happened with all that?
I mean, we just passed, I think it was the 15-year anniversary of it. It was just recently. He was not found liable civilly. The university was, but he was not for whatever reason. I'm not defending him. I'm just saying ultimately there was a trial of some sort, and he was not personally implicated. Although people around that program were very clear that it was his insistence that the practice continue.
That's a shame. I only found out about this a couple months back, and I still can't believe it. Like, I'm actively trying to learn more about it because I just wasn't. I wasn't really, I guess you could say, old enough to know what was going on back then. And now that I am and I'm hearing about it, it blows my mind that. And again, I'm not saying that coaches are saints, because we all know that a lot of them are anything but. Like, that story just makes my head spin.
Yeah, same. It's same. I'm with you completely. I can't imagine what that family had to endure. It's. Yeah, I mean, you and I share the same sentiment.
And on a lighter subject, real quick, before I keep listening to the show and hang up, if Texas came open, scale 1 to 10, 10 being very likely, 1 being not likely at all, that they get Nick out of retirement.
I think it's the one job that he'd actually think about.
Yeah, really?
Yep.
Interesting.
But Nick Saban turns 74 tomorrow. 74-year-old, do you really want to get back into this? The money he's making, he's happy. He's getting to be a grandfather. He's doing the TV stuff. He's doing commercials. He gets paid a massive speaking fee when he speaks.
His legacy only goes up, actually.
I mean, he's good. I don't know. Do you want to get back into that mess at 74? Maybe he does. Maybe the juices just flow so strongly, but I'd be tempted just to keep doing what I'm doing. He's going undefeated every Saturday. He might get a pick wrong. That's all right.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I mean,
it's not like it wouldn't be a situation like a Lou Holtz where they just hang on for so long that they start like actively like cracking away at their legacy. Like Mac Brown, by the end of the time of his tenure at North Carolina, people forgot that he won a title 2 decades before. Like, I think Saban, if you gave him hypothetically.
I was just going to say that'd be the risk, right? From a legacy standpoint. I mean, his legacy is if he doesn't coach again, is secure. He's the best. He's the GOAT. Everyone calls him the GOAT. If you get back into it and you go to Texas and
you're not the GOAT.
And you don't win, well, now you're not the GOAT. And I mean, unless he needs the money, which is impossible to imagine.
No,
I don't know why he would bother. Like I said, on Saturday, the worst thing that's going to happen, he's going to pick the wrong game. Who gives a shit? I mean, who cares? Like everybody picks the wrong game.
Right.
I know.
I just think for some reason him at Texas makes a lot of sense. Well, I don't even know why. I think.
Well, back in the day,
it almost happened back in the day. Yeah. I mean, like, people will never know how close I think that came to happen.
Real close,
like within a day.
Was this before or after the 2011 championship game against LSU?
It was right around there.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I don't remember exactly when, but it was. It got out, and it was moving in that direction.
Interesting alternate history. I wonder what
2013
Texas looks like with Saban.
Well, I mean,
is that when they hired Charlie Strong?
It was. He replaced Mac Brown.
History says what it looks like is championships. He won championships at LSU. He won championships at Alabama. And at that point, there's no reason to think he wouldn't have won championships.
As long as Texas would have gotten his crap together, but you had no choice.
Well, he was the guy that would have gotten the crap together because Texas was going to leave him alone.
Yeah. No doubt.
Before I get off real quick, and I'll hang up after this. Hey Chase, quick question.
Yep.
I know, and if you might not be able to answer this, and I don't want to put you in an awkward spot, but if you can, I'd love a quick answer. Do you think that we'll ever get like a year where we get more than one Real Street helmet per game, per season, or do you think that it's just going to be one per season?
No, I think
I'll let
there's.
you guys keep going, keep listening.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any over institutional knowledge about this necessarily, but no, I think there is a decent chance that you get more per game. I don't think I'm speaking out of turn here. It almost happened earlier this year, which would have opened it up for one more game, or something else happened. That was at least the one discussion this season as well. So no, I don't think that's a hard and fast rule. The bigger question is just what does the next one look like, because they've had a hard time with the red. It just in mocks, people don't freak out. Not looking kind of pink because you got to pair it with white for the actual camo.
Yeah.
So in the sun and outside, it starts
and then just
looking
the one script M on the red.
I mean, pops.
It just
pops.
Hey, we're going to call her. Hang tight. We're going to get to you, Marine Rebel. I do want to thank you for the super chat. He says, I've come to the conclusion that Florida fans think Ole Miss is a Sun Belt team. They actually believe that Kiffin is going to take their job in December, and Ole Miss would let him coach the playoff run. I do think you're right, by the way. I think that's exactly what a lot of them think.
Those folks.
Man.
I mean, they've got like 1996 calendars still up in their offices.
Yeah.
They just stare at them over and over and over and over again.
I have formally apologized to Texas A&M today a couple of times.
A&M?
Yeah,
even?
because they're not as weird.
Oh, whoa. No.
Mm-mm.
They're not as delusional.
Okay.
They are way more weird.
But they're so nice that I'm going to let them off the hook for now.
Even though they have male cheerleaders that grab their genitalia during games?
Can I hate them both?
Okay, just asking.
All right.
Curious.
Hey, caller, go ahead.
Hey, this is Jonathan. How are y'all doing?
Hey, good, Jonathan.
Jonathan, we're good.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hey.
you're on.
Would you gonna give y'all a change of pace if y'all want one instead of dealing with coaches? Chase,
Love one.
what can you tell us about baseball now that the World Series is going y'all's way?
Y'all's way? The Blue Jays?
Did I not hear y'all say that y'all were not Dodger fans?
Oh, well, no, that's 100% true, but it's more for the purity of the game. We would like for there not to be like lockouts and shutdowns and things, and we are concerned about the Dodgers just being late 90s Yankees on steroids and that impacting the game of baseball moving forward. I do really like the Blue Jays, though. They are fun. I will be completely for Kevin Gausman tomorrow. 100%.
Well, how's the Ole Miss baseball team? How's Ole Miss baseball looking this fall?
I don't pay a lot of attention to the fall stuff because it's so often the guys that show out, sometimes they don't even play in the spring. I mean, you got to remember, Dylan DeLucia was the fifth starter coming out of the fall in 22. Ended up being the MVP of the College World Series. But they are really going to pitch in my mind. It's what's interesting is I see every other, and I'm not, look, we'll all find out together. I'm not even taking a shot here. I'm being serious. I see every other media member talking about the offense as this unflappable guarantee, and I see it completely opposite. I think they're going to really pitch, and I worry about some of the 1 through 9-ness of their lineup. I think they have a lot of swing and miss in some spots, and I think you are counting on some one tool kind of guys to not let that one tool struggle at all, and then there's nothing to kind of come out of it. There's 3 or 4 spots in the lineup that I think they're going to be pretty good. I think the schedule is beyond brutal. It's god awful. But I think they're a team that could host at 15-15 for sure. And I don't know if there's ever been one, maybe one. And I do think they have a chance to get there. I think they are really going to pitch it. But oh boy, there are a couple offensive questions that I definitely have.
Well, I understand. I tell you what, just looking at everything, it's a great time to be a Rebel right now. Got all the sports kind of firing. So I won't take up your time, but I was just kind of curious, kind of watching the World Series, what your thoughts were on baseball. I'm kind of looking forward to that. Looking forward to Coach Beard getting back on the court too. So
that starts
y'all
Monday.
Have a great day. I appreciate you.
Right there. Yep. Thanks you, Jonathan.
Appreciate it.
You.
Got the cooler fully stocked now with Rain and Coors Banquet. I mean,
I'm thinking about opening a Coors in a minute.
You can get a little dole out with the Coors, or you can go hyped up.
You want a
Hey,
Coors?
why don't you do like a combination? What if you poured the Coors with the Rain together and had one of those bad
I'm
boys?
sure it would be amazing, but I would rather.
Isn't that what Tyler does occasionally? Because he's forced me into that during a post game show.
I think with the Miller Lite, he has done that, yes. Why would you mess with the Coors like that? The gold.
Yeah, you take some of the beer out and then you pour the rain in, or vice versa, or whatever. It's kind of like an Arnold Palmer, though. What's the percentages of each? Because that changes the whole content of the situation.
I don't know. Hey, caller, who's this?
Hey, boys, it's Bobbin.
Hey, Bobbin, what's up, man?
Man, I have had a very fun 24 hours.
All right.
I tell you, Neal, I heard you point this out. LSU, when those sons of bitches come unraveled, they are just the gift that keeps on giving.
Absolutely. The hot, crazy matrix, man.
Yeah. And there is no, middle of the pack, like they're just having a season. It is either going terrific or it is going to hell, and then just off the field stuff starts popping up left and right.
Heaven or hell.
But see, part of that is because they see 9-3 as the end of the world, and they start the freak out process.
It is what it is.
So there's no middle, there's no margin. You go 11-0 or 11-1 or what the hell ever, or it is disaster.
It is what it is.
You can't have an okay season. There are no, hey, that's pretty good.
Nope.
LSU doesn't do that. Pretty good season.
It's heaven or
Not
hell.
bad.
Heaven or hell. 1 or 10.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Chase, you'll appreciate this. A lot of their fans are saying, well, if Jeff Landry's just going to, call shots when it comes to Louisiana and athletics in Louisiana, why the hell is Mickey Loomis still employed?
I had that thought, but he has very compromising photos is all I can come up with. I mean, look. That freaking Forbes list last week, Gail Benson was the number one woman in sports or whatever, whatever it was, most powerful.
Yeah.
Tells you a lot about the Titans and where they are. Is their owner is also a female, and she was like number 7. The Saints got you by 6 spots because she owns the Saints.
Yeah.
Wow.
She has ownership in the Pelicans too, right?
She has on the Pelicans too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who are also a terribly run organization.
Real quick, Rob, and I'll let you get back to what you want to go.
Bad.
Hold on. Speaking of people who don't get today's landscape,
yeah.
Jason McIntyre, who's he work for, like Fox or something?
I don't know.
He said today, because UCLA apparently came out and they want to play their games at SoFi where the Rams play.
Yeah.
They don't want to play at UCLA.
Okay.
I see his tweet, and I don't have verbatim. I don't feel like pulling it up. Genius move, because that means they're really into hiring a coach because they get the facility they need for recruiting. And I went, no one cares. If you pay, they will play in the damn Rose Bowl. They don't care.
I had this conversation with someone today.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, man, are you serious? Like, really? And it's like, yeah. And I was like, no, the kids don't care.
Like, not even, Sorry, go ahead. I apologize.
Very toned down.
Do what?
No, I mean, yesterday, I'll be honest, I think yesterday was a very good day for Ole Miss and also a very good day for Auburn. And I think it was a really bad day for just LSU in general, the school. And Brian Kelly has had a terrible, terrible week that's getting worse.
Yeah.
I don't know if Neal's touched any of that, but there's some stuff.
Yeah, I haven't touched. I mean, I haven't talked about it. I have danced around it with my words.
Danced around what?
Brian Kelly.
Oh.
Very carefully.
I mean, yeah. It's, like I said, when they come unraveled, it's just the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, I haven't read Ross's story yet, but I heard
it's excellent.
I heard it was cinema if you hate LSU.
It's excellent journalism. It's incredibly well written, as you might expect, and it's very, very good. I mean, it's fascinating. I mean, it's well researched. He goes way back, and then he dives into this and Woodward and.
Hey, look, I'm actually. Go ahead.
Woodward and the governor do not get along. I don't know if you know this. The governor did not go to LSU. He went to ULL.
He went to ULL, right?
So he went to the University of Louisiana.
Well, and some of that stuff is behind this. There's a lot there.
Seriously?
Oh, there's a lot there.
So like we're like doing the
Which
whole
I
little
will
brother
say this.
syndrome in this a little bit.
A little.
In defense, there is some validity to Jeff Landry's point. Now, he went about it just the worst possible way. I do agree that we're at a point in college football where these agents have too much power. I think that's a valid point.
I disagree with that completely. I really do, because the agents represent coaches. The coaches can't negotiate contracts. At some point, you have to blame the universities. At some point,
It's just human nature is the problem, that they're never going to all get together and agree to trim it.
It's why
there's always going to be the one or two that goes, nope, I got it. It's too emotional. I'm just going to pay it.
It's why the whole collective bargaining thing that everyone talks about going to happen one day is not going to happen, because there's too many. There's no control over it. But at the end of the day, the whole. I always, and I don't push back like in a defensive way. I just think people that say that are fundamentally, no offense, Vibin, fundamentally wrong. I mean, the fact that Jimmy Sexton represents a lot of these people, and that Russ Campbell represents a lot of these people, and that Trace Armstrong represents a lot of these people, and they win every single negotiation, is they're doing their job. There's no part of Jimmy Sexton's job description that is to protect college football from itself.
Yeah, so it can be not their fault in any capacity, and also you look up and go, yeah, like it probably isn't best for the game.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But like 100%. What happens? But what happens with that is that people go, he's bad for it. It's like, well, not really. I mean, he represents his clients. If I'm a coach, I want him to be my agent, because if things go bad, I'm going to have a really padded parachute.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's one of those deals. I mean, look, how much was Hugh Freeze making when he was at Ole Miss 10 years ago?
4-ish, maybe.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. I mean,
maybe it was more than that by the end. I for some reason, I have a 4 in my head.
Yeah, I don't remember. It's skyrocketed.
Yeah, and I mean,
look, hey, Vibin, if someone's negotiating for you, do you want them to say, well, hey, listen, Vibin, I think I can get you $10 million?
4, 7, and 16 and 16.
I think I can
16 and 17.
I think I can get you $10 million, but listen, I hate to mess up your industry that way. Let's just settle for 4.
No, I get the counterpoint to that. It's just and Chase nailed it on the head. I think it would have to be sort of a breakaway where all these Big Ten and SEC schools get together and just, I mean, I don't know if they'd be able to put it in writing or just a gentleman's agreement, but the problem
it's
with
called
that
collusion. It's illegal.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's not really a fix for it.
Here's the only fix. Here's the only fix.
It's morally flexible. Okay.
Some school goes, hey, we're not going to do it. And in this world, they take the money that they've been paying the coaches, they put it into NIL. They pay a coach half of that. They put the money in. They end up getting the players. They end up winning, and then the trend goes the other way. That's it. That's it. So someone has to be a pioneer and take the risk. And if you fail, well, you're out for being a dumbass pioneer.
Right. You're not going to get the credit for that.
No. Unless it works.
No, not at all.
Unless it works. I mean, you got to build.
This is fascinating.
The whole Billy Bean thing, right? The money ball, even though that's flawed, but that's the deal. I mean, if someone wins, hey, we're taking the money, we're distributing it in different ways, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, and they win, well, everything's a copycat league.
Yeah. I mean, I think I said this on the board last night, and this isn't just in regards to LSU. I think now, after today, you might be able to bring up the question with Penn State. I think there's a chance both these schools look back in 3 years and be like, we should have waited one more year to fire them.
I mean, could be.
Who is Penn State realistically going to get that would give them the same results and or better results than James Franklin.
Yeah, I listen. I'm going to be honest here. I get a lot of these questions. This is not me being a smartass, but I have a hard enough time keeping up with my beat. I couldn't tell you who else Penn State's looking at.
You're minding your beat.
I'm minding my beat. I mean, they wanted Matt Rule. Matt Rule just re-upped with Nebraska for 2 more years, added to the
including
end of his
a $15 million buyout this cycle to end that at least.
deal. Yeah.
And then I don't know who the hell LSU's going to get, but I'm willing to bet it's not going to be Lane Kiffin, and it's probably not going to be John Summerall now. I mean, they're not hiring James Franklin after that shit show yesterday.
Is the James Franklin Virginia Tech stuff, is that real?
I haven't heard that. I don't know.
There were some reports that it was close, but I don't know whether that's true or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
That doesn't feel right to me. It's one of those things I'd be like, could he really not get his foot in the door for a better job than that? Because, I mean, is Beamer for sure staying at South Carolina, or did they finally get that squashed?
Yeah, J.C. Sherbert and I did a question and answer thing, and that was one of my first questions, and he said he would be absolutely stunned if Beamer's not at South Carolina next year, and JC's really good. So if he's saying that, that's almost certainly the case. I mean, things can change, right? I mean, it's just October the 30th. We have another month of emotion left, so things can absolutely change, but he thought as of today that Beamer was safe.
Yeah, if he stays at South Carolina, I mean, they were ranked in the top 15 to start the year, weren't they?
They were.
Yeah. So was LSU.
And I mean,
so was Penn State.
So was Florida.
Oh, that's a good point.
You remember there was a lot of conversation about who was the best quarterback in the SEC, DJ Lagway or Lenore Sellers. And they're both very talented. I'll give them that. But
I mean, Sellers is still on draft boards.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if Sellers, if it's just he's one hell of an athlete and just has a rocket for an arm,
yes.
And South Carolina just doesn't have. I'm not worried about Saturday based off the fact South Carolina cannot create explosive plays at all.
The
They have a
CBS
hard
mock
time
draft
getting the ball
today
down
had
that field.
the Saints taking Ty Simpson with the first overall pick.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know. Had Dante Moore going second.
Who's that? Is that the quarterback at Oregon?
It is.
That's him.
Okay, I didn't even.
You want a beer chase?
Honestly, I kind of always thought Ty Simpson.
Fernando
was gonna be a bust,
Mendoza
but
going
obviously
fourth.
proven
That'll
wrong.
fix it.
Got some Coors in there. Got some stronger stuff. Got some Stone IPA.
All right, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. I got to fire up the grill.
All right, Bobby.
Good luck.
Good luck.
I've seen 2 6-7 jokes in the stream already this morning. You know, it was dictionary.com named it the 2025 word of the year.
6-7.
Yeah, yesterday.
And it means basically nothing, right?
I feel dumber. Like, I know I'm such an old man on a cloud right now, but it being named word of the year is probably bothering me way more than it should.
I bet that pisses off the other words.
I mean, I'm seriously having some.
What was the runner-up to word of the year?
They had a list of finalists I saw earlier, but I don't know about a complete runner-up necessarily.
I'm trying to get to you. Hey, caller, go ahead. Hey, caller, you're on.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Hey, good. Who's this?
I would just, my bad. I was just going to call and say, you were talking about Brian Kelly. They've been trying to get out of the buyout. I mean, you might tell us there's a legitimate reason for it, but wouldn't it be frowned upon in like the coaching community if they're kind of using borderline excuses to get out of a buyout?
Yeah.
It would be a negative in the coach hiring process. Yes,
it would lend coaches pause moving forward. They would say, "Huh? So you follow me around like with detectives and stuff? Huh? Probably not great."
it's just like, I mean, obviously LSU does a great job and they have a lot of advantages, but it seems like they're kind of trying to do everything they can to neutralize those.
They're having a week. They're having a week at LSU.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, guys. So I had not heard about that, and y'all mentioned it, and I found it interesting. But I'll let y'all get back to it.
No, you're great.
Oh, no, you're good.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah, thank you.
Ginger makes a really good point.
What's
I
that?
mean, you do feel sorry for the number 68. Just
Stuck in between 6, 7, and 16.
Two
Yeah.
famous numbers now.
It's 3 numbers. It's not.
All the kids love 6'7". Most of the adults love 6'9". You know, I mean,
I'm so frustrated. I mean, I'm reading from CBS News about it being named Word of the Year, and they basically throw their hands up and go, "It's about inclusion and a inside joke they all get to be a part of." And it's like, that means Word of the Year.
hey caller, who do we have? Hey caller,
Hey, David from Georgia.
what's up,
Hey,
David?
David.
I was the thought process of other fan bases in the SEC when it comes to Ole Miss is just utterly amazing. Because at work today, I started asking a few guys up at work what they thought Lane Kiffin was getting paid at Ole Miss, and the numbers that I heard from about 15 or 20 different people, I never heard over $5 million a year. So that right there is probably the most shocking thing that I found about other fan bases, especially over here in Georgia. And that went for Georgia fans and Florida fans. It was unreal to me that they thought that that Ole Miss couldn't pay more than $5 million a year for a head coach.
The college football has shifted so much, and that's an extreme example, but I appreciate you saying that. But college football has shifted so much that locked in fan versus the extreme casual fan, this is the sport of all sports that is the most far apart on what they believe or understand or see. Because there's probably the really, really casual fan that still thinks this is all about pomp and the whole pageantry of the whole deal and all that.
Guys were also just utterly shocked when I told them that Ole Miss had the highest paid coaching staff in the SEC. They were like, "There's no way." I was like, "Look it up."
I can't tell you how many people that are covering Florida who have said, basically, and again, let me be clear. I don't rule out the possibility at all, not even a little bit, that Lane Kiffin ends up at Florida.
That's not the point.
But that's not the point. I've said, they're like, well, Ole Miss won't be able to pay what Florida's going to pay. And I'm like, yeah, they will. And they're just like, what do you mean? I'm like, they'll pay whatever. I mean, within reason.
Yeah. Hasn't Carter basically said that? I mean, he's basically said it without
Kiffin
saying
today, if he wanted to sign a contract, could be one of the 3 highest paid coaches in the country and maybe the highest paid coach in the country, while his 2 coordinators are also the highest paid coaches in the SEC. Period.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not guessing. Like that would be a doable thing today.
It just goes back to what you guys have been saying. It's like, if Kiffin leaves, it won't be about money.
Not even a little bit.
I mean, because I've heard Neal actually say that the university's willing to go up to where it's uncomfortable for the school.
Sure.
So I don't know if he's going to take it or not, but I seeing this circus that's going on in Baton Rouge, I get down on my knees every night and I thank the good Lord that we have the AD and Chancellor that we have.
It's fair.
So that's all I wanted to say, guys. I'll talk to you guys in the after show, I guess.
Appreciate it, bud.
Or
I knew what he meant.
It's like being a Thunder fan. Got Sam Presti.
He can do no
It's all
wrong in
good.
your eyes.
He takes somebody in the second round. Carson
They say, I love that. Is you don't even bitch during draft night. You go, there must be something to it.
Oh.
I mean, diamond in the rough.
They take somebody in the second round, and Carson and I look at each other and go, well, he's going to be a good player. Never heard of him.
He knows something. Okay.
The other night, they had 4 second-round picks on the court at the same time.
Oh, really?
That doesn't happen.
Yeah, by the way, if you guys are not following us on social media, we will do the Halloween contest. Send us pictures of your little ones tomorrow. Just tag me probably on X at Chase Parham, and you'll be entered in the contest. Probably, I don't know. We're going to give stuff away. this time. We used to give away like koozies and stuff, but I can even like rope maybe some Horn Legend gear or something. I don't know. We'll probably figure something out for you for the winner this year. So send that too, especially Hayden, the 18-month-old dressing up as Rocky Balboa. I'm gonna need a pic of that. Gonna need that tomorrow. Oh, Hayden won that fight. He says his wife wanted him to be Woody, but he's gonna be Rocky.
Oh,
that's you winning a conversation right there. That's a win.
Absolutely. Hey, who do we have?
Hey, Stephen Greenville. How y'all doing?
What's up, Steve?
Hey, I was just wondering, have you watched the interview with the reporter that got the interview with Harry Carey after he got fired from the Cardinals?
No, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Okay. This guy's 8 months out of college. 8 months. His boss at the network comes to him and says, go get an interview with Harry Carey. He goes, I don't know where he is. Find him. So he's driving around St. Louis, and he finds Harry Carey sitting in a bar drinking Schlitz.
Okay.
And he asked Carey, says, can I have an interview with you? Carey says, only if I can drink beer on TV. He says, okay. The news camera guy says, we'll just edit it out afterwards. They don't, by the way. Anyway, he gets done with the interview. The owner of the Cardinals, Bush, calls up the network and calls up the reporter and says, if you broadcast that interview again, because they broadcasted at 4 o'clock, you will never come to a Cardinals game as a reporter again. Never. Guy's 8 months out of college.
Okay.
He tells his boss what the guy said. He said, oh, yeah, we're going to broadcast it at 6. We're going to do it at 10. And we're going to do it at midnight.
Yeah, of course.
Tell Bush to go screw himself. So, true to his word, Bush bans the guy from the Cardinals stadium. But, there was other teams at the time. All right. It's a fascinating little interview. You ought to check it out on YouTube.
What's the reporter's name? Is there?
But
who was the reporter? Does he become famous or what?
I don't remember his name, but you just type in the Harry Carey interview. It was 68.
Okay.
69. So
it's probably 69 because 68 does nothing. 68's a complete loser. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Supposedly Carey was having an affair with the owner of the Cardinals' wife, but they both denied it.
Yeah, I've heard that rumor.
So, yeah. Second thing, did you see Stephen A. Smith's take on the sports gambling?
I try to avoid Stephen A. Smith at all costs. What did he say?
He blamed Trump.
He blamed Trump for sports gambling?
For the NBA player being arrested for sports gambling and the coach being arrested.
How many muscles did he pull trying that stretch?
Well, you see, it was retaliation for the NBA being a left-wing organization or having left-wing players.
Huh?
No. Come on.
Yeah, I'm serious. That's what he said.
Yeah, that's absurd. I mean, Stephen A. Smith is he's absurd. I mean, that's an absurd take.
So yeah, he did not blame the players involved.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
he also pointed to the NFL being investigated for their alleged point shaving.
Well, I mean, anytime that the FBI finds out that professional sports have gambling allegations, they're going to pursue it because there's a lot of money involved in sports gambling, and it's the league's worst nightmare. And in the NBA's case, they have no one to blame but themselves because the FBI, the sports book in question, caught it right away. The Terry Rozier prop bets, they caught it, informed the NBA. The NBA sat Terry Rozier for the last part of that season and then never followed up. That's on them.
Why do you think they did that?
because Adam Silver's a weak leader. It has nothing to do with left wing, right wing, anything else. He's not a good commissioner. David Stern was a great commissioner. Adam Silver isn't. And that's why. You have sports gambling.
Well, if you believe Jordan.
Exactly. Sports gambling is at the top of if we were to walk into the SEC office, the Big 10 office, the Big 12 office, I promise you they're worried about sports gambling. I promise. 1,000,000%. They're worried about a quarterback or a running back at school X in trouble, getting out of trouble by fixing a game. 100%. So I mean,
right.
it's not.
It's what I want to talk about this.
Yeah, it's not immune to the NBA. I mean, look at the Shohei Ohtani stuff. I mean, somehow or another, it was kind of went away, but no, it's not. This is not immune to the NBA at all. But the NBA did not handle it well.
Well, if you believe that Jordan was betting on sports, this would be the second time they've covered for a player.
Yeah.
I know there's no proof Jordan was.
Yeah, I don't know what the truth on the Jordan thing was. I mean, there's a lot of people that think that, but I can't sit here and go that's a absolute gospel fact that he was betting on sports, and that's why he was suspended from the game for a year and a half. I don't know that to be true or not. I don't know.
Yeah, but all right, fellas, y'all have a good week.
Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Don't
you.
let the coaching shirts get y'all down.
Oh, we're good.
Bye.
I hit the wrong button. Apologize.
What happened?
Oh, it's fine. Hey, caller, who do we have?
Hey, it's Mark in Columbus. How y'all doing?
What's up, Mark?
Hey, before I get to what I wanted to call y'all about, but Neal, I sent you a email in your mailbag 2 weeks ago asking when are one of these athletic, I mean, you may have discussed this already. I've been kind of busy. I haven't been able to listen to the show, but when are one of these athletic directors finally going to be progressive enough to not saddle themselves with one of these long-term contracts with a ridiculous buyout? I mean, I get that, these ADs are kind of hooked on winning
when
the press
emotion
conference
no
for their
longer
boosters.
plays a part in the negotiations in the sport. That's all it takes. When logic becomes the premium thing. No.
Why? Why aren't we paying the head coach? And look, I get it. You're never going to get a established name to come if you're saying, okay, we're going to backload and incentivize this contract and keep the buyout low. But if you take a guy willing to bet on himself, surround him with two good coordinators, and spend the money on what really matters, the players, you save yourself from this headache. And I get, you got to have a big-name coach so the donors give you the money for the players. But it just seems so, backwards thinking now. I wish one of these 80s would just be progressive and take a chance on an up-and-coming guy that happy to get the big, shiny object.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Logically, there's no sign that we're anywhere close to that. I mean, because the AD that lets the big name walk to hire the small name, if it doesn't work pretty damn quick, he gets run out of town. And everybody.
They're so hooked on winning the press conference. It blows my mind. But here's what I want to call. Yeah.
Okay, let's play it out. Let's play it out. Let's say, and this isn't going to happen, so we'll play it this way. Let's say Keith Carter goes, you know what? This is insane. I'm not paying Lane Kiffin $12 million. You can walk. So Lane Kiffin walks to Alaska State. And he hires some whiz kid offensive coordinator with an NFL team. And he gets him a high-paid defensive coordinator, and they put a bunch of money into the players. And they roll the dice, and it doesn't work. They don't win.
He's done.
He's done.
Yeah.
What's the safer bet for Keith Carter? To do that or to pay Lane Kiffin the money? And everybody's thrilled, and Lane keeps doing what Lane's doing. I mean, it's a no-brainer. And so as long as that's what people are going to do. It's human nature.
I get it. I've always I've had this kind of rolling around in my head, for example, if Josh Heupel got the Tennessee Titans job. It's total hypothetical, and we'd never do this because we don't do this kind of thing. And we decide for once we're going to go swing really big, and we're going to go after Marcus Freeman.
Yep.
Well, he's not going to come unless you like. So you're kind of just caught. That's why I'm
Yes.
like, okay, if you're going to do it the other way, we're going to Coosa, or we're going to like the Sun Belt to get a coach. Well, that's fine.
Yeah, and Danny's fine. And Danny's fine if it
spend the
works,
money-
but
spend
if
the
it
money on
doesn't,
players.
but if it doesn't work, Danny's gone
And work fast.
and work fast. Like you got like 1 year, because everyone's going to turn out. If Tennessee
let me
rolls,
say
if
this.
Tennessee rolls a 4-8, you're going to fire Danny White.
Exactly.
So he's
let
not
me
going to
tell you
do
the
it.
real reason, Mike. I didn't get to call. I didn't get the call last week because I wanted to share with you guys the thermonuclear meltdown that happened in my fan base 2 weeks ago. Thermonuclear meltdown.
Oh, baseball.
So as soon as Tony, they said there was interest, like I knew he was gone. Like this is a no-brainer, Tony. It's the shot of a lifetime. Like there's no decision to be made here. But you have people in our fan base that thought it was Danny White's fault that he took the San Francisco Giants job. They were blaming Danny White.
They were mad that he didn't like know Elander on some basis that, I mean, like they were best buddies and like pen pals every morning.
Chase, he's running a $250 million operation. He's not having conversations with the assistant baseball coach. What are they going to talk about? The starting rotation? I mean, it was nuts. I mean, like, I've never seen anything like it. Like, I get they're emotional because Tony Vitello was a complete rock star. He was the most popular guy on that campus by far. Like, nobody's going to replace him. And
You're saving some money, though, only paying Elander $1 million.
See?
Just saying.
Then they get mad because he says, I'm going to run a national search. That's his job. He's doing his due diligence. Elander was always going to be the guy to get hired for that job because A, nobody's coming in there after Tony Vitello.
And time of year.
And B, who's taking the job in October?
Yeah.
Like that's like hiring a football coach in July. So he runs a quote unquote national search, which means, okay, I'm going to do an agent or two a favor here and do a feign interview. And it makes Josh Elander looks better when I say he's our number one guy. And two, I cover my bases in case Elander drools on himself in the interview or there's something in the background that's just horrible. But he was always getting a job, and these people wanted Danny White fired. Like I've never been like my fan base is dumb. This might have taken the cake.
I mean, Coastal Carolina might be the only job in the country where an AD gets fired over a baseball hire. I think that's probably it. It's the beginning and the end of the list. Maybe East Carolina, maybe.
10 College World Series.
I mean, Elander's going to be fine.
And not Tennessee. And to be honest, they're mad because
when Vitello flames out in 3 years and he's in Fayetteville, and they're going to be all pissed off.
This is the narrative though that they tried to push. They're mad because Danny White put the Lady Vols third in the rev share tier, which is what nearly every other school in the country did. And I think Vitello and Elander were out there promising money to recruiters that they didn't have.
Well, it was also,
that was an issue.
but it's where you're like people were looking to complain because your rev share number doesn't indicate total salary. I mean, because Ole Miss is probably given, I don't know, million-ish in rev share from a baseball standpoint. It's my guess. 3 total. So I mean, 66% still coming from NIL purposes.
I didn't say it was a smart.
Yeah, I know.
It was their narrative.
Hey, your Vols are probably going to make the playoff if they win this weekend.
I think they're going 10-2 and missing.
Oh, really?
That's my opinion. I do think there's
a. So you think they're beating Vandy, beating Oklahoma, going 10-2, and not getting in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's a chance that Diego completely runs us up a flagpole. But yeah, I think they're going to go 10-2 and miss, and I won't be that upset. Like Greg Sankey's going to throw a fit, but I'm not going to throw away a 10-win season because they didn't get selected for the playoffs. I'm not going to be mad at Josh Heupel for that.
No, you can't get mad at coach going 10-2.
Joey Sunbelt playing quarterback, and I'm sorry.
No, I said you can't get mad at a coach for going 10-2.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be upset with the coach or anything if they go 10-2 and miss. I think that's what's going to happen because I don't see how 5 SEC teams make it. Well, there's a lot of football left, but I just Bama, Ole Miss, Georgia, Texas A&M, and who? How do you get 5 into 12? I don't see how it's possible. No.
Mark and I are
But
speaking
I
the same
think we're going to go 10-2 and miss.
Yeah.
I don't see how it's possible. Especially but if there's a one-loss ACC that gets in, that's not the ACC champion, and 10-2 Tennessee gets left out, Sankey's going to go ballistic.
Yeah, it's Siski and I had this conversation today, and look, I don't think they'll do it. But what happens if Virginia goes 11-1? Who gets in? 11-1 Virginia or 10-2 Tennessee, 10-2 Ole Miss, 10-2 Vanderbilt? I'm asking. It's not hyperbole. I mean, I'm not rhetorical. I'm curious. I think it should be the SEC team, but I don't know.
And does Sankey? I mean, if I'm him, I'd say, yeah, we're going to go grab Florida State, Miami, North Carolina, Texas Tech, and we're going to run our own show. Have fun.
I mean, Virginia's schedule to get to that. I guess
happen.
they have wins over Florida State and Louisville, but otherwise, nothing.
But our schedule's terrible. I mean, we haven't beaten anybody with a winning record. Like, we've beaten the 3 worst teams in the SEC.
Well, look, and in fairness, in a world where Ole Miss goes 10-2, that means they lose to either South Carolina, Florida, or Mississippi State, and their best win is either Oklahoma or LSU. It's not the sexiest resume in the world.
We have the same schedule as Ole Miss, except we played Bama and Vandy, and you're playing LSU and South Carolina.
Yeah,
it's the same schedule. We're playing Kentucky, Arkansas, and Mississippi State. And we had coin flip games against Mississippi State and Arkansas, and we blew. Kentucky kind of quit, but we gave up 1,000 yards and 6,000 points. But our schedule isn't. It's probably going to take into account when you play teams. I would hope, because we're playing Florida second last week of the year. They're going to probably be cooked by then. But I don't know. I just think we're going 10-2 and missing. That's just my vibe. A lot of football left, though. Yeah, but I just want to share with you that Tony, he was thermonuclear meltdown over this, and I get it. He was a rock star. There's no replacing him. And I know people didn't like him around the league, the country, but Tennessee adored the guy totally. And I think if there's anybody that can do it, I think he can do it, because he's the kind of guy you tell him he can't do something, and he's going to fight like hell to prove you wrong. And another thing, it's not the Chicago White Sox or the Colorado Rockies he's going to. It's one of the most prestigious franchises in MLB. This was not a decision for him. I totally get him leaving. Not even a choice. How do you think he'll do, Chase?
Better than people think.
Yeah.
I think he's. Keep this in context, everyone. I think in some ways he played a character for what that program was, much like Dan Mullen did at Mississippi State. I think look, he has no experience. Managers, though, are the least impactful of any major sports as far as the coach and decision making. That's been pretty proven over time. It's all about handling clubhouse. It's all about handling emotions, being psychiatrists as much as anything else, letting the nerds do all the baseball stuff. I think, I'm not saying he's going to go win the World Series next year or anything, but no, I think his temperament will be far different and it will work out okay, actually. He's a player's coach guy, and if you can convert that and be a player's coach guy at the major league level, you've got something cooking. He's not going to have an arrogance there at all.
I agree. I think it's and like you guys have mentioned, he tempered it a lot the last 2 years. I think that was.
Oh, he was damn near. I mean, he was like Mr. Congeniality. His hit points last year at times.
Well, I think, and I also think the hothead stuff kind of swallowed the team up in 20 whatever year that was. They gagged away I think it may have been the year we'll miss one, but when they gagged away the Super against Notre Dame, I think the hothead stuff kind of swallowed the team up.
It did.
But he I think I'm rooting for him. I think it's really cool. Something different. We're not just doing a retread and trying, and Buster Posey's a college guy. And, I think it's going to be very interesting to watch. And I know people don't like him around the league and everything, but y'all would kill to have him as your coach. Pretty much every school in the country.
He will have my
So,
attention on the West
thanks,
Coast
guys.
games at night for a minute.
Yeah. Thanks, Mark.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Hayden asked about candy rankings. I tell you one that we have not heard much in the past, and I like it because I'm a huge Hershey's with almonds guy. But everybody talking about the Hershey's Nuggets, the chocolate that has the almond and just the little nugget bite-sized thing.
Yeah.
I've had 5 or 6 people mention the Hershey's Nuggets to me
How
as
about that?
a contender here in the last.
Okay.
I mean, it's a better take than Walker hating on Reese's peanut butter cups.
I asked Chris Beard today.
Oh, you did ask him?
Not on the record, but I asked him
Okay.
later. I said, hey, I could ask you about Halloween candy. You know what his answer was immediately? Candy corn.
Was he being serious?
He was being serious.
Chris Beard's favorite candy is candy
He
corn.
said, and not with the chocolate on the top, the traditional candy corn.
Really?
That's what he said. That's what he said. Candy corn.
Did you ask for more information, or did you stop there?
We stopped there.
I mean, you had all day.
I could have.
You had the floor.
Hey, caller, who do we have?
Yo, it's Grind.
What's up, buddy?
You know, what's up, man? They say the saying is every genius has a little weird in them, and I guess that's Chris Beard's a little weird, huh?
Yeah, they may have found his weird. May have found his weird.
You think people buy candy
like
corn a lot just like throughout the year? Not even necessarily get Halloween. Like just that's what I want on May 1st. It's like a candy to put in a jar in the house or whatever.
Well, we kind of had that conversation. He was like, it was like it's it's for Halloween.
There's
Like,
no way.
Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, you don't just put it in the jar and go grab a handful when you walk by.
Like on June the 8th, you don't grab some candy corn.
If you do that, I'm on the lookout. I'm on the lookout on you. You know, I'm watching my back. If you walking behind me, I'm looking over my shoulder for sure.
What do you think Lane will say when we ask him on Zoom on Sunday? If they win.
Well, he doesn't eat any candy.
But when he did, I mean, he'll answer
Back in the
candy,
day.
whatever. Yeah. And I bet he still grabs a piece of freaking Halloween candy. Come on.
That's what
still human.
I bet he's probably gonna say like an almond joy. I bet he's gonna probably say like an almond joy.
Oh, see,
I
like almond joy. I'm all in on almond
I
joy.
like almond joys too.
I like almonds. I like coconut. Like we're good.
My guess is Kiffin's more like a Starburst or a Skittles guy.
Oh, do you really? So he might like those nerd clusters we've been talking about then.
Possibly.
Okay. The chewy stuff.
I'll ask. I don't mind. Hey, Lane, did you steal any Halloween candy? What Halloween candy did you pass out Friday night? Won't be him, but someone at his house is passing out Halloween candy. I promise you that. What did you pass out?
Nathan says Skittles for Lane.
Yeah, along those lines. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Starburst, Skittles.
The chewy.
Yeah.
Not chocolate.
Sour Skittles are elite. I will say that. Sour Skittles are elite. With a blue Powerade, that's an elite snack right there, son.
So,
right
Triple
there.
says mix up candy corn, dry roasted peanuts, and caramel M&Ms.
Oh, interesting. I can see that.
No, thank you.
I can see that. I'm going to admit this. I don't hate candy corn. I don't.
I do.
That's okay.
It's like if
I'm not gonna fight you over it.
It's like earwax. If you ever, I think if I was ever to taste earwax, I think it would be candy corn.
I mean, I'm kind of with Avery here. She says it's got to be tasty enough to justify the calories. It's a lot like pizza. If I'm gonna eat it, it better be really good. Like I don't want to eat crap pizza or crap candy.
That's a good point
for fake calories.
No, that's a good point.
Like, let's grab a Reese's or something. If we're going to do it, let's not go, hey, there's some gobstoppers over there or some Milk Duds or something. Like, I'm good. Whoppers. What did I offend you on? Milk
No,
Duds?
I was thinking to myself.
Or are
like,
you wondering what that sound is?
That's Caroline doing something.
Okay. Popcorn and plain M&Ms mix. I do have people in my family that do that. They mix plain or peanut butter M&Ms with popcorn.
Good. It's good.
Yeah.
I've never had that before. Okay. I'm not gonna hate on concoction. That's not what I'm here to do. So okay. But man,
hey, did your haircut go well last week? Did they do you right?
Ooh, man, had me looking sharp, boy. I had so many compliments up there. My sister and them, Jamie ended up picking out the bow tie tux for everybody to rock. Man, I had the GQ feel to me, man. You know, I was looking pretty. pretty debonair up in that thing, if I say so myself.
Can you tie a bow tie?
So yeah, man. Yeah, I really came pre-tied, so I ain't have to worry about that.
Okay.
They looked out for us.
I can tie a regular necktie in 4 or 5 different knots and get fairly fancy with it, but I can't tie a bow tie for my life. I wouldn't even know where to start. Can't do it at all.
I've never worn one.
Yeah.
I've never worn one.
And then she got married. I mean, it was pretty cold up there in Chattanooga, but it was right along the Tennessee River. So yeah, it was nice. I was happy for baby sister.
Absolutely,
so, it was nice.
Congratulations to her.
Now she married into a Tennessee Notre Dame family.
Whoa.
I'm gonna get to the
both.
I'm gonna get to the gist of like I didn't even mean to talk about this. This just came up.
Yeah, sure.
But cause you talked about the haircut. Notre Dame fans, man, I understand they have the right to be kind of arrogant, but gosh, man, I mean, especially like with Brian Kelly failing at LSU. Oh my gosh, I mean, they're just letting their
they're loving that.
All their pants are splitting at the seams because their nuts are dragging just on the concrete.
Oh,
I mean,
that's a picture I didn't need. I didn't need that visual. I didn't. Just you have to warn somebody.
No, they hate them some Brian Kelly now.
We're talking about candy corn and stuff, and then all of a sudden you throw that visual at me. Come on.
I'm sorry. I mean, that was the vibe. They were like, yeah, we're beating after we whoop, USC's, but I expect us to be in the playoffs, probably be in the national championship game again. I mean, I think right now we're the best job in the country in this era, and we're finally where we're supposed to be in college football place. I'm like, man, okay. I can't even say nothing to hate on you. I'm like, all right. And they love Marcus Freeman, as they should. So,
he seems, look, I got to be real. I don't know Marcus Freeman, never met him. But I think if you told me, hey, you can start a program today and you get to consider 5 coaches, I think he'd be one of my 5. So, I get it. I get why I get why they're all woolly about him. I get it. It's fair.
And now they also did they think that which I'm like, if y'all do this, y'all are just trying to cakewalk into the playoffs. But they're thinking about ending the rivalry with USC, not playing them every year.
I saw
this.
Like,
well, y'all don't play Michigan every year anymore.
Well, they have to play that tough ACC schedule. They got 5 ACC games. They can't fit anything else in.
Wake,
Boston College,
NC State.
Oh, did you see he got a death knell from Boo today?
Oh yeah,
Doran?
Yeah. It's finally over.
Yeah.
Syracuse. Wow. What are you supposed to do?
Marcus is one handsome man, though.
He's a good-looking guy.
Good-looking guy.
He's not Clark Lee.
Wears the hell out of a quarter zip.
But he's a good-looking fella.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. He's a handsome guy. He's no Clark Lee.
Every Saturday morning.
Do what?
Every Saturday morning, Mama Grand calls. She want to know what station Auburn come on and what time Notre Dame play. Because she want to see Marcus.
Oh, she's got a thing.
Man. Come on, man. So, and look at you, Chase, so secure. You're calling the fella handsome. All right, man.
I'm
okay.
I've
got no problems here.
I have no problem admitting another man is an attractive man. That doesn't mean that I want to do anything. It just means I can acknowledge that.
I can respect the game involved there.
I respect. Marcus Freeman's a nice-looking guy. I get it.
Man. But another reason why I'm ready for this season to be over, I'm tired of them. I can't root for A&M. I can't do it. I know I put in this future, and I know I talk about it every time I call, but I'm tired of it now. It feels wrong. It feels nasty. And the thing about it is they so damn good, though. It's just like, my goodness, man. I can't. After this year,
no,
I'm with you. I'm with you now. I'm with you now, Neal. I can't bet on them no more after this year. It's not fun. It's not fun.
Yeah, and there's no point in winning if the winning is no fun. And we need A&M. This A&M thing. This A&M thing is just. It's like you said.
You're bothered that we're not.
It's not healthy. You can tell this isn't healthy. There's a price to be paid for this.
Yeah.
100%.
Look, enjoy it while it's rolling. I mean, I think that was their first win in Death Valley since 97 or something like that. It's been a long time.
God, they beat the hell out of LSU, boy. They whipped LSU.
Woo.
That was a beat down.
Dude.
I mean, that was a beat down. I literally told somebody, I told somebody I was in Norman and I saw that score as it unraveled on Saturday night. And I was like, he's fired. And literally first thing, I got up at 3:10 in the morning, got in the car. First, I'm like just trying to stay awake. Very first thing I hear is speculation about Brian Kelly. 3:45 in the morning. And I'm like, yeah, he's gone. He's not going to make it through the day. And he didn't.
He did.
You can't lose
in
like
the
that.
past 2 years, in the past 2 years, he's been outscored by A&M by a total score of 66-13 in the second half. That's crazy.
Oof.
You can't against at LSU against A&M. I mean, if you want to be honest, LSU they respect A&M, but A&M shouldn't be a school that comes into Baton Rouge and leaves with a W in their eyes.
Well, let's talk about the right reverend.
That shouldn't happen.
Let's talk about the right reverend real quick. He got the big win in Fayetteville. Now he gets to go up against the powerhouse Kentucky Wildcats. All is well on the Plains now. We're good.
Okay, look, because it's been a minute since I called in. So shout out to Coors Light. I'm finna sip this Coors Light right quick.
Hey, Coors.
It's in the family. That counts.
Hey, kudos to the people at Coors. Yes, sir. There you go.
Now, after Auburn lost to Georgia, like I said, they told me to go start my own podcast since I know so much and I think I know better and yada yada. So I'm like, okay, that's one way to treat a season ticket holder, but that's cool.
Still
okay, I appreciate it. And then, hey, look, I'm gonna hit y'all up. I promise you that we're gonna get some going because look, they set up the perfect intro, and I gotta give them credit because after the Missouri game, they talking on the brain drain, they called in the JG show and admitted that I was right all along.
Oh,
and that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
Validation.
That's all I wanted to say. Yes, I went from being called an uneducated fan to being called I was right all along. I appreciate that. And now, the thing that I'm confused on is that him playing Ashton Daniels, I don't know if I guess you can say he had the right to pull that safety lever, but man, people are talking about. First off, people have been saying, "Oh, I can't." Is he for weeks? I guess after they lost to A&M, is he gonna play Jackson Arnold? Is he gonna play Jackson Arnold? And I'm like, y'all look around. Of course, his ass got to play Jackson Arnold. I mean, I think I said that weeks ago. I'm like, he's gonna have to play Jackson Arnold. They paying him almost $2 million. They're not finna let him bench a $2 million player. It's not finna happen. And so what I was curious about, I was like, well, since he brought Ashton Daniels in, maybe he's gotten some different type of green light. But the fact that he has not yet, and look, I could be wrong because he could be a coach trying to play it coy and all this other crap. But I still don't think he has the green light to bench Jackson Arnold from the people who are paying Jackson Arnold, in my opinion. Because if he would have, it makes too much sense to go ahead and galvanize your team around Jackson Arnold. The guy, you can see the energy difference when Ashton came in. And look, Neal, you said it so many times when it comes to your baseball teams and whatnot. When they do the little silly traditions or whatever, banging on trash cans or wearing shirts or whatever, you always said if a team believes they're winning for a certain reason, then that's the reason they're winning.
Absolutely.
And so it doesn't matter that, Taylor Green threw 4 picks or whatever. Arkansas had 4 turnovers in the fourth quarter, and that's why Auburn won. If the players think they won because Ashton Daniels came in the game, then the players think they won because Ashton Daniels came into the game. And you as the head coach should have that vibe in your locker room. And it doesn't make any sense why you don't, especially after the drama you had with your starting running back earlier this year that left, after he got demoted, why you don't go ahead and just use this as it's a quick pick-me-up tool for your locker room if you're trying to really galvanize something. But I don't think he has that. I don't think he has the right to do that, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Ashton Daniels could go out there, take the first step, and, play every snap, for Auburn this weekend. But I don't think he has that green light just yet. I think he has to sink or swim with Jackson Arnold. Because it doesn't make any sense why the media keeps coming up every Saturday. Well, what's the QB controversy? No. The answer's right there in front of us. He can't play him. He told everybody he needed the money to go get Jackson Arnold. They gave him the money, and so now he got to play him. And that's what I think's happening. And
is he surviving the year now,
if
no
that's
matter
the
what?
case, not if he has to play Jackson Arnold. Not if they're going. Not if this is the case. Like, and in hindsight, Lane, man, you were so smart to not come, because if the Ulysses Bentley situation would have happened on the Plains last year, brother, you would have been going through hell not to play Bentley. If that money would have got coughed up. And that's the difference between Ole Miss and, other programs who weren't going to meddle in like that. They'll just, Ole Miss was fine. You got to give them credit. They was fine eating that L. Whoever paid, the people who pitched in to pay Bentley, they gritted their teeth and took that L. They was cool with it. But that's not happening here on the Plains. They is not finna take that L with Jackson Arnold. And I think if Hugh can't find a way to I think he's fired, bro. I think he's fired. I've been saying that. I think he's fired. I think people are trying to, make it to where he has a way out, but I don't think so. I think if, from what I've seen, he has the sink or swim with Jackson, he's gonna swim, and Auburn's gonna be looking for a new head coach, which I hope is gonna be Summerall, in my opinion. So that's just where I think everything is. And Neal, I want to get your opinion. Why isn't Arkansas looking at the Texas A&M OC?
What's his name?
Colin Klein?
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
That's Duke K-State.
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard there was a coordinator that I heard attached to Arkansas earlier in the week, but I can't remember who. It's been a week. Heartline, maybe? I can't.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay.
Arkansas's got a pretty big list right now, I think. I don't think they're very far down the road. I think they're still.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think Arkansas's problem is that they can't get anybody. They've got people that are interested, but they're like the fallback girl. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'll take you to the prom, but I need to ask Susie and Janie first. That's the spot. That's the spot Arkansas is in. Like, she's probably going to end up with a date, but she's probably not going to get to go with the guy she really wants to go with.
Okay, that makes sense. I got you. Then I'm gonna leave you guys with this. I'm gonna hang up after this.
I will say this about
Alabama
Arkansas.
fans.
I will say this about Arkansas. I think they have finally moved on from the Petrino thing. I think that's over now.
And smartly so.
Absolutely.
Yeah, smartly so. I will say this, and I usually don't get do this, but Alabama fans, on my way out, I'm gonna give y'all some credit. Y'all deserve it. Y'all were all tripping balls after the Florida State loss. And in hindsight, and as time has progressed, you were right. That's a horrible loss. I mean, it is a clunker of a loss. My only advice to you guys is do not go to Atlanta 10-2. Do not lose an SEC game and still find your way in Atlanta, in my opinion. And if you do, you better win. And I just want to get y'all opinion on that. If Alabama does go to Atlanta 10-2,
it's Greg Sankey's.
What happens if they were to lose?
Greg
So
Sankey's
I'm gonna
worst.
hang up, and I appreciate y'all taking my call.
Thanks, Gron. Greg Sankey's worst nightmare looks like this: an SEC team at 10-2 going to Atlanta and losing. That is his worst nightmare. That probably wakes him up in the middle of the night where he's screaming.
And they go, well, Virginia went 11-1, and then.
And probably the worst of the worst nightmare is that worst being Alabama.
Oh well, yeah.
Where it's like one of your bell cow. You're
right there in town.
Right there in town. A lot of Alabama grads in the building.
Tough one.
I wouldn't wish that on Greg Sankey. Because that's the end of the SEC championship game. Done.
Oh, really?
100%.
As much money as it makes in the whole deal.
They'll figure something else out. If it's going to be an elimination game that eliminates one of your teams from the big tournament, yeah, you're done. And hey, man, that could happen.
Oh, it's very real.
I mean, Bama could lose at Auburn. I don't think they will, but they could.
10-3 Bama getting left out for 10-2 Notre Dame. Tupelo says.
Notre Dame's not playing a championship game.
Siski says 0 chance that happens, no matter record. SEC champ loser in. Okay.
Where Tyler and I differ, and I love Tyler to death, but 12's a real number. Like, let's do candy. Okay?
It's a dozen teams.
You get 12 pieces of candy.
Uh-huh.
So once you put your 12 pieces, you got Reese's over here, you got your Nestle Crunch, you got your Hershey's.
So you're saying people assuming that Twix was just going to make it because Twix always makes it.
And then all of a sudden you're like, okay, well, we're going to put Twix in. And I say, okay, what are you taking out? And you say, nothing. I love Twix. And I'm like, no, that's not how it works.
If Twix is in, M&M's got to go.
That package of M&M's has to go. And Tyler goes, no, it's staying. Okay, well, then what else is leaving? What about that Reese's Cup? Well, I can't leave. It's undefeated. All right, well, how about that Nestle Crunch Bar? Well, no, that's here. It earned its spot.
Is it weird that we don't talk about Snickers, which is probably the most bought candy bar in the country?
It is weird.
And yet,
it is
weird. I mean,
weird.
it's a Mount Rushmore, no doubter, Hall of Famer immediately, and yet...
This might be interesting.
What is it?
Who's this?
This is Grant.
Hey, Grant. Pops up as Fit for Life LLC.
Oh, that's probably that's my personal cell phone, my business cell phone.
Okay.
I'm on the way into Oxford now.
Nice doxing job there.
Sorry,
Good
guys.
job. Wait.
Well, I didn't know what it was. I thought it might be spam or something.
Just calling in to give you guys some fitness tips, right?
Hey,
all right. Well,
go ahead.
No,
don't eat the Snickers.
No, seriously, in all seriousness, there you go. There's my Halloween advice for the Halloween season. So lay off the candy. No, in all seriousness, I first time I called into a show. I mean, I usually miss you guys and hand raise guys due to work and whatnot, but I've been on the site for years, so I appreciate all the work you guys do. But
thank you.
I missed the first half of the show tonight, so I wasn't sure if this addressed, but noticed earlier that the season tickets for students had a notice that went out. I didn't know if you guys had seen that, and just wanted to get you guys' thoughts on that, and also a bigger picture of what you guys thought from what Ole Miss could do from a stadium standpoint. Thinking out, obviously the enrollment's going up, and it seems like there's, if they can get students on board, there would be the potential for at least a slight capacity increase, and just wanted to get you guys' thoughts on that. I'll hang up and listen.
Well, hold on real quick, Grant. You still there?
Yeah.
Help me out with what happened with the students. I haven't seen this, so fill us in on what the notice said.
So let me see if I can go to it real quick, but
Sure.
just kind of briefly summarizing, it looks like they're actually going to start doing some type of monitoring, whether or not you leave early, and trying to entice people with getting early access to students' tickets if the longer they stay, and basically demoting them down the list if they leave or don't attend on a regular basis. I don't have the greatest cell phone signal right now where I'm driving, so I may not be able to. Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up. It's on the.
Yeah, give us the language. I need the language.
I'm fundamentally opposed to this.
We might completely disagree on this.
I couldn't disagree with this more.
You like EPL where they move people down and up, so what's the difference?
So it's someone posted it on the board earlier. Here it is. It's under it's new student ticket policies coming in football.
All right.
It looks like it's the official account. Let's see if I can read it off here. Advanced access to season tickets for students with high attendance percentages. Disqualification of season ticket access based on low attendance or high transfer rate. Dates of selection and distribution, and student attendance rewards.
Fundamentally.
2026 student football season ticket.
Fundamentally
policies
opposed.
and procedures.
Okay, I have not heard this. I'd like to get a little clarification, but yeah, we have thoughts if they put something in on this. So yeah, we're good. No, okay, that's enough. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.
You want them to stay? Entertain them. You want them to come? Make it where they want to go. You're going to guilt trip students into coming to games and staying at games? It's 95 degrees and you're playing Sisters of the Poor and they're up 38-0 at the middle of the second quarter and the kid goes, screw it, I'm getting out of here. I'm burning up.
Well,
You're going to punish the kid?
Well, then maybe there's some sort of avenue to counter that. I agree with that part of it. But when not every student has access,
sure,
I am for students who actually use them to be the ones to get access.
Okay.
It's not unlimited. If it were unlimited, yeah, whatever. I have no problems. But it's limited. Not everybody can get in.
Okay.
So I do. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know. I haven't read this exactly. I don't know if I agree with this policy, but I'm not against some form of this at all.
Okay.
I think you should be able to up your priority based off the number of events you attend. I do. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I mean, again, it's simply supply and demand. I don't think somebody who leaves at the end of the first quarter every single game should have priority over somebody who would stay every time.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
It's a guess. I don't really guess, but whatever. Yeah.
Well, when you start losing, don't bitch when they don't come.
Well, I mean, sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe schedule better games. Because we're going to do this next week.
But, I mean, that's a college football requirement for everybody to change. Not one school's going to go, hey, I'm going to go play 12 of you bastards. Like, I mean,
I would say this about, I would say this about any school. Stop playing the Citadel.
Yeah.
Because that's coming. It's everywhere. I mean, Georgia had 20-something thousand empty seats for Kentucky.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's always the part that gets me when like coaches complain about it is they never look around the country at all. It's always their school that's having the huge problem.
All right, we never had our time change conversation.
Oh, okay.
I'm for keeping it on standard time. We're basically going to have the same thing. You're for leaving it on daylight time. I'm for keeping it on standard time. Once we do the switch, just leave it there. The days get longer, 1 minute per day, every day.
You want brighter mornings.
Yes.
And I just don't care about that. Partly my own personal opinion.
Okay.
And I get the positives, okay? Like I understand that your argument. I think there are problems with kids getting on buses in dark. I think all those things are very real.
I mean, I was driving back from Oklahoma last week, and it did not get light until almost 7 a.m.
I get it. I completely understand those. For me personally, I get up every day 365 with it dark anyway.
Yeah.
So I'd rather I get look, I struggle with this a little bit. I don't get messed up adjusting to the time as in sleeping off schedule. I immediately adjust to the schedule. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
When it starts getting dark at 5 o'clock, I have depression for a little while.
Really?
Yeah, I can't stand it. I actually have to fight mood changes for me a little bit when it starts getting dark at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
I don't handle it well for a minute. I mean, I adjust. I'm fine.
Yeah.
But no, I kind of look out and it's like 4:45 and it's whatever, and I kind of go, oh no, I just can't. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, where you are in the country will dictate the level of kids getting on bus in the dark. I mean, that's how that works because the time zones are even different from a daylight dark standpoint.
Right.
But no, I personally, I would not care if it's still dark at 7:30 in the morning. I just don't care.
Oh, interesting.
I don't hunt though, really, for the most. Like,
right.
I mean, there's not some systematic reason why.
So if you stayed on daylight time, I guess the summer would stay the same, right?
I mean, you would have the extra hour a little earlier, but I mean, but basically, the winter would just shift pretty drastic in the mornings.
It'd be dark until 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, because we didn't fall back.
Right.
I had to do the math in my head for a second, but yes. I mean, they say that productivity changes a lot for people when you switch actually the most from standard to daylight in a negative way. There's some productivity decreases.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
interesting.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Chauncey says he works from 7 a.m. to 5:30, 4 days a week. He sees no sun in the winter.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about. It does. It just doesn't. I don't. It probably should bother me, but it doesn't. Like I don't know.
And you don't care if it gets dark at 6:45 as opposed to 8:15 or whatever.
Not really.
Because your mind, hey, you're getting it till 7. Like, what's the problem?
Yeah. I don't.
I mean,
Honestly, I sometimes don't like it when it's still light at almost 9 o'clock. Like, come on.
Well, it's my one thing, and this is such a routine, or I mean, maybe it's even a bad sign of some. Hey, I need a break from.
Well, here's where I'm different than you a little bit, quick. Is that I think you love summer more than I do.
I do, yeah.
And I don't. I dislike winter less than you do.
Oh, that's 100% true.
It doesn't bother me. You know, and I realize that that's a minority opinion. I love summer too. I just like some people just would love 10 months of summer. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Well,
if I lived on the beach, I'd be different, but I don't. You know what I mean? So,
well, that's what I was about to say. Maybe this is a sign of poor parenting in a way. Is that sometimes you want your kid to just get in and kind of get settled for the night. And in the summer, when it's 8:15, they're like, "No, I'm outside and I'm playing like whenever." And that's what we did too.
Bright.
I mean, it's fine, but it's like, oh my god, now I'm up to 10 because you're not in bed, having to deal with 10. You. I mean, dude, I'm up at 4. I mean, it's a thing.
But like these last few days, Laura's alarm goes off at like 6:10, and it's still pitch dark, and I'm like, "What time is it?" She's like, "It's 6:10." I'm like, "Oh my god, really?"
I thought it was much later. Even yesterday, it started getting dark a little earlier, and I went, "Whoa!" And we hadn't even switched yet. I'm gonna really get made fun of here because I have no reason for this. I understand they suck. Nathan asking about circus peanuts,
the little marshmallow things.
Yeah, my grandmother keeps them, and I'm only down there like twice a year. But I will go grab like 5 every time, and I know they suck. I completely get it, but there's something about nostalgia. If she has them, and I will grab a few every single time.
My grandmother would have those. Mildred, my dad's mom, she would have those white nougat clusters with the almonds in them, and she had them in their deep freeze.
Oh,
and those were good, man. There was something nostalgic about that.
Okay, I get that. Yeah. So yeah, that's my deal there.
Yeah, I get tired of being sweaty all the time.
Yeah, I get it. I understand.
Just my thing. If I can be at the beach, sign me up for the heat.
It takes me a while to adjust to the cold. I freeze for like the first month.
You handled it pretty well yesterday.
I was actually okay yesterday. I gave up.
Yeah,
I did. I got to a point yesterday where I just gave up and went, I'm going to be wet. I will have to clean my shoes. It just is what it is.
Yeah, I was afraid my shoes were going to be ruined.
Yeah. That was okay. So.
Yeah. 2 plus the circus peanuts are terrible.
No, they are.
Are you? What's your plan for tomorrow? Are y'all?
We have
Carly Ann tailgating. Is Carly Ann?
We have a ton of trick or treaters.
Yeah,
I will be dealing with that.
Caroline and I went to Kroger today and bought more candy.
We'll have
sure Laura's pissed.
We'll have some people come over. We always do soups.
Yeah.
So like a chili and like a chicken noodle or something, and everybody just kind of come in and get bowls.
We're doing white chicken chili, and I'm gonna smoke some wings.
Yeah, it's a bit of I like it. I'm a fan. It's good.
I love Friday, Halloween, with no work. Sign me up.
Yeah, I'm great. I have no problem with this.
It.
Hey, this would have been your arrival day tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
would have been your initial arrival day.
Would have been tomorrow. Would have been like my big night to write and all.
I would have been up all night.
Yeah,
would have been transitioning. So.
At least we would have had just a one-loss team because
it would have helped.
That would have helped.
Would have helped. Yeah, that's
I'm glad it worked out the way it did.
Mm-hmm. I do love Samoas. They are maybe the best Girl Scout cookies. I like them more than tagalongs.
All right, last thing. There were some Kit Kats, I think, that were
okay.
It was like a s'more flavored Kit Kat I saw.
Okay, was it good?
I don't know. I didn't have it. I just saw it at the store.
Caroline, so Kit Kat has now gotten into the Oreo thing where they have every flavor known to freaking man.
This was my first venture to the candy aisle in a long time.
I tell you what really disappointed me it was during fall break. We were gone. Was I like toffee, like Heath bars and like stuff like that a lot.
Yeah.
And they had a toffee flavored Oreo that was bad.
No.
And I kind of had a little bit of high expectation, and it did not meet said expectation.
Oreos are supposed to taste like Oreos.
Well, there are 1,000 flavors of Oreos.
Yeah, but I don't want.
I mean, you
1,000
can't.
flavors of Oreos.
You can't.
I just want
imagine.
I want the Oreo flavor.
I understand.
I haven't had a.
I saw those on our counter, and I didn't open them and try one. Hayden said he had the Reese's that has Oreos in it. They have now.
Yeah, Siski says the Reese's Oreos are fire.
Yeah, I intentionally didn't open it and didn't try it. It laid on our counter for
You're afraid
a week.
that might get you?
I actually didn't think I'd like it, and then I wasted it for somebody else. And I was like, these are here for someone. I don't know what we're doing, so I just avoided it. Yeah, the Score is the more generic version of Heath. So we are far ahead from a subscription number than we would have been.
We are. Bigger number than I thought we'd have.
Yeah.
We've hurt some feelings in the process.
It's fine.
It's okay.
It'd be all right.
Yeah, it's okay. All right. Appreciate everyone being with us. It was a fun show. Thanks to everyone who called. Have a very happy Halloween tomorrow. If you're coming up this way, don't forget, stop by College Corner, Arnett's, some of those places that support us. Horn Legend, all those things. We'd really appreciate it. Have a great weekend. It's gonna be a perfect weekend for tailgating in the Grove and all of that stuff. Ole Miss, South Carolina, 6 p.m. Vaught Hemingway Stadium. Make sure you pack a jacket or a pullover or something because you're gonna wish you did. And then we'll have full coverage, rebels247.com after the game, and Chase will be hitting up the live stream for the MPW Digital postgame show presented by Real
10 o'clock.
Oh, surely it won't be 10 o'clock. 9:30. 9:30
at least.
Yeah, somewhere in there. We'll have coverage. We'll have a postgame show. All that stuff gets you ready for the Rebels, the Gamecocks, and that's it. So have a great weekend, and we will talk to you again soon.